Transition. There we go. Very smooth that was. So, hello everybody. Welcome to this game 1 of 2. This doubleheader tonight for the Friday night footy. The first time Friday night footy's been on this year, and it's very exciting to say nonetheless. Two fairly big games in retrospect of all 4 teams wanting finals. It's certainly going to be interesting. But tonight we start off the Canberra Raiders up against the Cronulla Sharks. Both teams have been in this bubble of about 6 teams trying to actually vie for finals football. And I feel like it'll probably come down between these 2 teams again on who will actually make it. But I think both could definitely make it, but they want to get a good start tonight. Both teams have had a fair few signings over the off-season. So it should be really interesting to see how everything goes. So, yeah, I'm not too sure what's going to actually happen tonight. I think the betting odds is actually very close between both sides. I think it's like $1.80 to $2. It was fairly even for most of the week, but I think Canberra are just favourites by like 20 cents. So currently looking at the poll, it's a dead even 50-50 split between Canberra and Cronulla. So there we are. What else is there to say? So for every month, every stream this month, sorry, there will be raising money for the GoFundMe link for the Lismore floods. Basically, any money that even gets donated to me will just go straight to that fund. So I basically just cut the hassle and just got the money. I mean the link straight here. See if you can just go directly to the source. I mean, that's where everything was going to go. Anyways, but yeah, so just want to check to see if there's been any last minute updates with the ladder, with the teams list. Nothing has happened yet, but one thing that definitely needs to be said is Penrith, holy shit, Jesus Christ, that match actually scares me. Like, the fact that they didn't have Cleary against pretty much a full-strength Manly team just shows about what NRL teams kind of need to face if they want to try to pry the title away from the Mountains. So let's get into the actual lineups for both teams today. So first off, for the Canberra Raiders, at fullback they've got Nicole Clockstead. On the wings they've got Nick Kotrick and Semi Valamai, with James Schiller and Matthew Tomoko in the centres. We've got Jack Whiten at 5'8" and Brad Schneider at halfback. Josh Papali'i, Josh Hodgson and Joseph Tarpany as the prop hooker props, as the Joshes. Can Joseph be shortened for Josh? Probably. Hudson Young and Corey Harawira-Nara in the second row, and Elliot Whitehead at lock. We've got Tom Starling, Emre Gula, Adam Elliott and Corey Horsburgh in the interchange. And the reserves tonight currently sit at Matt Frawley as a replacement and Xavier Savage as the reserve. I do have a feeling that Xavier Savage will become the replacement by the time the game actually happens. So, yeah, fairly a very solid interchange, I must say, for Canberra. Starling, Gula and Horsburgh, all three of them got starts for Canberra last year. So it'll be very interesting to see, with them coming in as impacts, how this will affect the game. And now we move on to the Cronulla Sharks. We have William Kennedy at fullback, Sione Katoa and Matt Ikavalu on the wings, Jesse Ramian and Ronaldo Mulatalo in the centres. Got Matt Moylan at 5'8", Nico Hines at halfback, Toby Rudolph, Blake Brayley and Braden Hamlin-Uele as the prop hooker props, Britton Nakora and Teague Wilton in the second row, and Dale Finucane at lock. The interchange consists of Aidan Tolman, Sio Sifa Talakai, Royce Hunt, and Andrew Fafita, back from his horrifying situation after the Knights game last year. It's great to see him back. And the reserves currently sit as Luke Metcalf as the replacement and Jesse Colquhoun as the reserve. Looking into the Sharks team, like, that is a very, very good team. Matt Ikavalu was actually very good last season with the Roosters, when the Roosters were having all of their major problems. And you've also got the likes of Dale Finucane, like the amount of experience he brings. Nico Hines probably going to go down as arguably the signing of the season. Obviously, it is still round one. For all we know, he could do his ACL and he's just straight up injured. Oh, hang on. I might need to deal with this, so be right back. Hold on, my bad. Transition, we're back. Sorry, I just had to deal with a few things. But we're back. We're back. Moxley, nice to see you, my man. Good luck tonight. Friday night footy. It's a very exciting time, but yeah, both teams genuinely looking rather interesting tonight. It's a fair few people have put either one of these teams, or I don't know if has anyone actually put both of them, but it's going to pretty much come down to these two teams to probably make like the final two spots. But in terms of tipping, cheers, bro. Nervous for tonight, but keen also. Yeah, I think you should be okay. I mean, I'm not an actual I'm not somebody that should be taken task for his knowledge on rugby league, but I think South will be okay. But Sharks have lost last 6 game versus Raiders. That is a interesting stat. I think it'll get broken tonight. I've gone with the Sharks to win this match, and I do have a multi for this match tonight. The little Z-Tank multi. Jump on it if you will. I don't know why I did that. So I have Sharks to win, William Kennedy, Ronaldo Mulatalo, and Nicole Clockstead. All 3 of them to be anytime try scorers. $25 payout. I think it's probably the one that's most likely to hit. I mean, I hope personally, but yeah. God, I've just been given a massive palmy. But I'm streaming. I don't. Man, just eating. We don't convert this to a mukbang, do we? I don't think we do. Because that'd be very, very weird to say, nonetheless. Because you just don't want to be like you want to see something to do with Friday night footy. You don't want to see this cunt fucking munching himself into an early grave or whatever. But chips need seasoning. Oh, not the Pepsi, but you know what? It is a Friday night. Yes, mother. Right. I'm back again. Sorry, just had to pick up the cat because we had to put the flea stuff on her, but yeah, so very distracting. I need to put a sign saying "Leave me alone." But yep, it is a Friday night game. Should cheer it off. So Sportsbet, what are they saying currently? Because I haven't actually checked. Oh, the Sharks are now the favourites. Because mostly throughout the week, it was both teams were at the same at $2. Then Canberra got out to $1.80. Now it's the other way. Because one thing that is known is that Craig Fitzgibbon, the coach of Cronulla, has COVID. So he's not at the game. So it should be fine. Should be okay. Goddamn, how do I eat this? Yeah, it looks alright. What? Where off to? Oh, righto. Okay, bye-bye. Not tonight, but during the weekend I will be. the door. I need a lock for this goddamn door. I apologise. We're literally 5 minutes away from kick-off. I'm so sorry for this. It's actually annoying. Might look at the poll tonight. So how is it looking? Oh, I already have it open. So currently at the moment, 6 votes have come in. It is a 4-2 vote in favour of Cronulla. Very, it's going to be very... I'd like to see Cronulla go well this year. Even Canberra. I do know that apparently one of the Canberra players' wives has gone off at Ricky Stewart for not letting her man into the team, which is kind of funny because the exact same thing happened last year with Joseph Tarpany, because I think it was the week before they played the Knights, he was let out. He was let off. He wasn't played, and Tarpany's wife had a word about it. It's like, shut up, love. Might just have that at half time. For anybody asking, we are indulging in Jimmy Danny. Can you show alcohol? It's Coke Zero. Is there a Coke that actually has a black can? Probably not. Anyway, so 5 minutes before the game, let's go through the actual lineups again, just before the match. So for the Raiders, you got Nicole Clockset at fullback, Nick Kotrick and Semi Valamai on the wings. You got James Schiller and Matthew Tomoko in the centres, Jack Whiten at 5'8", Brad Schneider at halfback, Josh Papali'i, Josh Hodgson and Joseph Tarpany in the prop hooker prop, Hudson Young and Corey Harawira-Nara in the second row, Elliot Whitehead at lock. The interchange consists of Tom Starling, Omre Gula, Adam Elliott and Corey Horsburgh. And the reserves currently sit... I'll just have to check one more to make sure that everything has been updated. Yep. Matt Frawley is currently set as the replacement. It might change. You never know. And Xavier Savage is the reserve. And for the... Oh, here we go. Yep. So... Oh, yep, Cronulla, okay, yep. So now for the Cronulla team, we got William Kennedy at fullback, Sione Katoa and Matt Ikavalu on the wings, Jesse Ramian and Ronaldo Mulatalo in the centres, Matt Moylan at 5'8", and Nico Hines at halfback. You got Toby Rudolph, Blake Brayley, sorry, I almost said Jaden. Braden Hamblin-Manuele as the prop hooker prop, Britton Nikora and Teague Wilton in the second row, Dal Finucane at lock. Got Aidan Tolman, CFO Satilaki, Royce Hunt and Andrew Fafita on the interchange, and Luke Metcalf as the replacement. And just looking at the Canberra one, Xavier Savage has been set as the replacement, which I had a feeling was going to happen anyways. Whew. Might turn the stream up a little bit, you know, as we're getting close to the game actually kicking off. I can't wait to hear the Viking Club because I love it so much. I really don't. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, to be fair, they have been doing it for a couple of years, but, like, I mean, wasn't it, like, the first time these two teams played it when Canberra actually started using the Viking Clap? Michael Ennis did the bloody joke, like, the clapping thing, and Canberra got pissed off because they were dissing their tradition, even though they've been doing it for, like, 2 weeks. Here we go, the Cronulla Sharks now heading out onto Canberra. A very new look Cronulla Sharks team. Should look rather exciting to see how they go. Led out by Dale Finucane in his debut match for Cronulla. Obviously coming from the Melbourne Storm. Yep, okay, everything's looking... Yep. Oh, we get to hear the brown note. Let's go! Let's go, brown notes. Woo! The thing that pisses me off about the Viking clap is apparently they don't blow into it. There's a button on the side that they just press. Apparently when the crowd do, they don't actually say it. It just annoys me, the whole Viking clap. But anyways, out come the Canberra Raiders. Another team looking to crack into the finals this year. And then come the referees. So Jack White in his 200th NRL game. The 13th Raider to reach this milestone. So congratulations to Jack White. And hopefully he doesn't follow the trend of most milestone matches where the team loses. I mean, I hope, personally, for money reasons, but... Vale Peter Mulholland, a part of the recruitment team for the Canberra Raiders, unfortunately lost his life during the summer. So obviously a lot more motivation now for Canberra in this match to win in his honour. So by the way it's looking, I believe it's going to be Canberra kicking off this match. I think they're going to go Canberra running screen left. So, a bit of a taste. This is definitely a very tasty matchup, to say the very least. So, yeah, the Cronulla Sharks will cap the ball first. No game footage is being shown, just reminding you before you go, whoa, where's the game? I can't show it, unfortunately. There goes the whistle, and we are underway for Game 1 of Friday Night Football. It's deep into the touchline. It's picked up by Cronulla. Wizard of Oz barracking for the Canberra Raiders. Good luck tonight, sir. So to the 15 for the first tackle. Now I believe that's Jesse Ramian who stays on the 15 for the second tackle. Now Toby Rudolph getting the third tackle. Immediately going for the charge and getting to the 25-metre line for the third tackle. Now that's Finucane there. First carry for Cronulla. On to the 30 for the fourth. Now Rudolph again gets brought down now on the 40. Still inside of the Sharks half for the last tackle. And here's the kick from Nico Hines. His first touch of the ball officially as a Sharks player. It's a high bomb taken by Canberra. It'll get brought down on the 20 for the first tackle. Now that's Nicole Klokstad. Gets to near the 30 for the second tackle. Now Jack Whiten, it is 200th game. Gets to the 35 for the third. Now I believe that is Joseph Tarpany. He will get to 5 metres away from the halfway point for the fourth tackle. So they're going to try to shift it out to the left now. Klokstad gets it off to Whiten. There's a lot of running at the moment. If Whiten held on to that, he would have been straight through, but he gets a pass off. Oh. And it's a penalty to Cronulla. No, Canberra, sorry. What was the penalty for? Was it a high shot? Yep, it was a high shot there by Jesse Ramian. So 25 metres out, a full set of 6 coming up for the Canberra Raiders. A great chance to get the first try in the match. So first tackle now, 20 metres out. It's Papali'i. Straight into Rudolph, spins off him. And it'll meet up with Finucane and Brayley and brought down on the 10 for the second tackle. Oh, they're going to go to the left now. Tarpany gets it offload to Hodgson. Now that's to Tomoko. And Tomoko will get brought down by Ramian. Still inside the 10 for the third tackle. So Klokstad. Now it's to Hudson Young. Still on the 10 now for the fourth tackle. 3 minutes have gone now in this half. They're going to shift it off to the right-hand side now. Almost a lap past Aruanara. The ball has popped out. And it's going to be a knock-on. Canberra lose it. And the Sharks hold on. So it's going to... Oh. Wait, now it's a penalty for a stripping to Canberra. Is it a strip? Yep, that's Renato Mulatalo popping the ball out. So it's a penalty for a hand on the ball. That is Elliot Whitehead who takes the first tackle 5 metres out. Great chance for Canberra. Papali'i. Papali'i trying to pounce over, but still gets held up 5 metres away for the second tackle. Just onto the left side of the field. Now they're going to go down the right. Whiten tries to go himself, but he'll get brought down 5 metres away now. Third tackle. They're going to shift it to the left now. Tarpany. Tarpany gets met by 3 players. About 2 metres short of the line for the fourth tackle. Now Hodgson. Now Snyder will get brought down back on the 10 by Nico Hines. Bit of a confusion there. So last tackle here for Canberra. They'll go down the short left-hand side. A grubber kick there by the 6. It's deflected and it'll be picked up by Toby Rudolph, who's apparently lost the ball. So another set of 6 now coming for the Canberra Raiders. Are the Sharks gonna challenge this? Yeah, he's lost that. Yep, that's a good call there by the referee. So another set of 6 for Canberra. They surely got to score from this, like surely. That's right, 4.5 minutes gone into this matchup. This is their third set of 6 now in this area now for the Canberra Raiders. They surely would have to score off this. So there's the scrum feed. Good set play here, almost straight through the gap. But Moylan gets brought down 5 metres away for the first tackle. And it's a set restart now. I mean, it doesn't really have that much effect because it still was the first tackle, but still. It's now a 4th set in this area. Hodgson tries to go down the short side, but gets met up there by Teague Wilton. So still 5 metres out, second tackle. Trying to go down the right now. Whitehead will get brought down 5 metres away now in the centre of the field. And now it's going to be another penalty to Canberra. Cronulla need to be careful here because you'd feel like another penalty would instigate surely a sim bin for the amount of penalties. I think it's like the second or third penalty they've given. Yep, 3-0. So Canberra, mate, I'd go for the try. Honestly, you're at their throat. You don't want to be... They've been a bit lackluster with those decisions last year. That's something they definitely need to improve for this year. Tarpany just short of line now for the first tackle. Fling it round the back. Oh, the step! And that's a reach out. That should be a try to Valamai. Oh, he's lost it! Unbelievable! Cronulla somehow hang on, and now Will Kennedy and Jesse Ramian get the 7 tackles set going on the 35. Somehow Cronulla hold on. That was almost certain that Valamai scored that. He tries to put the ball down. Oh, he's lost it over the line. That's very unlucky there for Canberra. Now we've got a situation here. I think that's Josh Hodgson for Canberra now off the field, limping. And now Cronulla, just like that, are 30 metres away from the try line, as that is Braden Hamlin-Uele getting tackled for the third. They're going to shift it off to the right side, the Sharks. Pass over the top here for Katoa. Katoa will get brought down really close to the touch line. Now 25 metres away, 4th tackle. Nico Hines now gets brought down 15 metres away. Last tackle here for Cronulla. They're going to go down to the right, as that's Moylan. Tries to get a grubber kick, the number 12 of Wilton, but it's picked up by Canberra. As that is Schiller. I've just realised that Moylan plays for Cronulla, and I've said that Moylan's been playing for Canberra. My bad. So 7.5 minutes gone. This will be the first tackle because of the 0. It was on the 20. Now this tackle gets to the 25 as they cut back to Hodgson. He's clutching at his knee. That could be a bit of a problem there, as Papali'i will get held up on the 35, still inside of Canberra's half. I need to start saying Raiders and Sharks instead of Canberra and Cronulla, because smooth brain like me get confused. Why now? They're pushing it out to the side. Clockstad. They definitely need to attack down that left-hand side, Raiders. 4th tackle. Now it's Hudson Young, who enters the Sharks' half. Oh, and he's gone. Is that an offload? I think it will. Yep, Whiten's gotten the ball now. Past the 40 to the 30. Gets a pass off down the wing. Passing out, and Jack Whiten has scored. Brilliant setup play there by Jack Whiten. He sets it up and he gets the try. And it's going to be 4-0 to Canberra with a kick to come. After about 4 or 5 sets, Canberra finally get the try they wanted. Could have been maybe a little tiny bit of an obstruction maybe, but I feel like it was like a run of play. He made the pass and the Cronulla player tried to tuck him. So just like that, Canberra finally get a try. Hudson Young very aspiring to get that offload off. SPKZFN with the who am I going for? I'm neutral in this match, mate. I actually barrack for Newcastle. Just an observer of this matchup. I did question why Hudson Young made that offload, but just like that, Jack Whiten makes something out of nothing and they get a try. So 9 minutes 30 gone, 4-0 with the kick to come. The kick will be relatively near the sideline. So Jack Whiten getting his 65th try in his 200th match. Has he played all 200 matches for Canberra? I think he might have. I just want to make that sure. Let's go. I tip the Raiders. Yeah, a few people look... Oh yeah, I should actually end the poll, shouldn't I? 13, okay, so the poll ends on 13 votes, 62% in favour of the green milk, the milkman. So here's the kicking, I believe, is this is Schneider, I believe. Is it Schneider? But anyways, here's a conversion. Should be relatively decent for this kick. Is it Schneider? Yeah, but it's Schneider. Straight down the middle. What am I eating? Chips and a palmy, but I'm trying not to eat during the stream so I don't look like a Nikocado avocado type stream. So the conversion is successful. But 11 minutes gone in this match. Oh, I've just realised, because the NRL, I think it's either the NRL pick'ems or tipping, they ask like what time will the first try be scored, and I was only off by like 2 minutes. There's Hodgson now in the training sheds as the kickoff has occurred. Yeah, Jack is 200. Good on him. Good on Jack Whiten. Neighbours are fucking weed whacking. I'm eating right now. I'm drinking soup. Lol. Where am I from? I'm from Newcastle. I'm from the mighty Newcastle. Mighty. So this will be the third tackle now for Canberra. They'll get up to the 30. Papali'i now gets to the 35. They're really keeping an eye on Hodgson at the moment. There's a kick from the 40. Right to the corner. Will the bounce work in Canberra's favour? It won't. It will be rolled out. It only just rolled out, but it will be a 20-minute restart and a 7-tackle set. Wait, what? What's going on? Referee stop time. Okay, so Will Kennedy is jockeying the ball. It's out. Yeah, it hit the line. It's out. So yeah, 20-minute restart, full set of 7-tackle set. So now here comes the first tackle. Ronaldo Mulatalo will get to the 40-metre line, still inside of Cronulla's half for the first tackle. You to actually button up because I look like a sweaty cunt. I am going for the Roosters game tomorrow with a few mates. Yeah, I was thinking about going to that game, but apparently like all the public transport heading to and in Sydney is really bad at the moment. Probably just watch it here, unfortunately. So, second tackle now. Cronulla are now charging down. This is Teague Wilton. Now 25 metres away from the try line. I believe this is the 4th tackle. Brayley is made it inside the 10, but no runners support. Will Kennedy. Kennedy trying to get around. He's now 5 metres away from the try line. Last tackle here for Cronulla. They go down the short-hand side. It's Wilton. And Wilton will get held up. Bit of miscommunication there. Wilton gets held up in the 5 and Canberra survived that attack from the Sharks. What you think about the new virus? Oh, is this that Japanese mosquito one? Ah, should be right. It's like, yes, like one person has died reportedly of it, but they're probably like, do we know like how old the person was, or like if they had any underlying conditions? We should be alright. What's the injuries for the Raiders? Not that I've seen anything. I haven't really looked deep into that, but Hodgson, I think it's Hodgson, came off the field limping during this game. Valamai now. Oh, that looked like a bit high from Wilton. And it's going to be a penalty to Canberra. Is it a penalty to Canberra? No. Valamai just got rocked. Time's off. I think the referee needs to talk to Cronulla because they've been a bit reckless this game. I don't think that's enough contact because he wraps him up, and yes, Valamai's head does hit the shoulder. It was just a head clash, personally. I don't think it's a shoulder. So it'll be last tackle Canberra's ball. Now they're just checking Valamai to see if he will pass the HIA. Yeah, I think the questions they ask is like, oh, who you're playing against, where are you at, what position you're playing, what's the number on your jersey. Because I remember there was actually like, when I used to play soccer, there was actually like a list that like the medical people were given of these questions, which I'm assuming is for like HIA. Oh, nope, it's a penalty. So Wilton has said it's a shoulder to the head. Personally, I thought it was a head clash, but there we go. It's going to be a penalty to Canberra. I think the penalty count's like 4-0 in favour of Canberra. So there we go. Number 12, Teague Wilton on report. Another set of 6 coming for Canberra. 13 minutes gone. Still 6-0. It's not looking great for Cronulla, I must say. So 40 metres out, a full set of 6 comes Canberra's way. Now, Whiten now. Whiten goes a dummy and he will get brought down 35 metres away from the try line for the first tackle. Papali'i now. Carries now to the 25 for the second tackle. Tarpany trying to split the gap now. 15 metres away from the try line now. Third tackle for Canberra. They're going to go down the left side. Nicole Clockstead. Now they keep going still. Still the third tackle. Getting another offload off. Starling now with the ball. And Starling finally gets wrapped up now by Moreland inside the 10 for the fourth tackle. They go down the short hand side. A spin from Harawira-Nara. Tarpany trying to charge over. Gets an offload again now to Hudson Young. And Young will get held up 5 metres away from the try line. Last tackle. Now to the left hand side. Whiten now with the ball. To Clockstead. But Clockstead gets met up with a brilliant tackle by Jesse Ramian. And a changeover will now occur for the Cronulla Sharks. That was actually a very good tackle there by Jesse Ramian. And now that's Sione Katoa now being brought down on the 15 for the first tackle. As we have 15 minutes gone in this first half. Second tackle now on the 25. I think it's Sione Katoa again now on the charge. I mixed up surfing bets with the Raiders. That's a bit of a devious, a little bit of flavour. And I don't know what's happened, but Canberra have instantly gotten the ball. They cut away to the sideline referee. And now that's Kotrick. Kotrick now with the ball. And Kotrick will get brought down on the Cronulla 40 for the second tackle. It's been not the best of starts here for the Cronulla Sharks. And now third tackle, 30 metres out now for the Raiders. Starling at the hooker position, going down to the... Right, I believe that is Hudson Young. Gets 25 metres out now, fourth tackle. Now to Tarpany. And Tarpany straight at Toby Rudolph. Gets all the way to the 10 now. Great charge there. Now last tackle for Canberra. They'll go down the right-hand side. It's Whitehead. Gets a cutout pass. He's another one. And he gets the pass off to Valamai. Harawira-Nara gets the late pass from Whitehead. Gets it off to Valamai. And he will hold on and ground this. It's now 10-0 to Canberra with a kick to come from a kick from the quarter. It has been a very good start for the Canberra Raiders. Canberra have been really good with their offloads, I must say. Whitehead with a flat pass to Harawira-Nara, and then Harawira-Nara just getting the ball off to Valamai. Okay, there's some news there. So we have some news that's just been said by commentary. Josh Papali'i has come off the field for a HIA, and Corey Horsburgh will be coming on to replace him. But it's been a very fantastic first 18 minutes for the Raiders. Chip. Semi Valamai, 22 games, and that's his 7th try. Must have improved from last year. Definitely. Okay, Josh Hodgson now. He's on the bench. He looks to be okay. Probably just a bit of a... something might have happened with his knee. I think it should be okay. Maybe just a little bit of a stinger. And now Brad Schneider from the sideline. He got the first kick already. He's not in the sun, so that is hopefully a good thing for him. This to make it 12 points to 0 to the Canberra Raiders. Yeah, he's kicked it, but it's gonna... Oh, he's got it! It looked like it was gonna curl past in front of the post, but it stops and moves down the middle and just makes it inside of that bottom corner. Oh, hang on now. Semi Valamai's coming off the field. No, he's coming off for a HIA. Canberra had a fantastic start, but Papali'i's come off the field. Now Valamai's come off the field. This could maybe be a problem for Canberra. Now here's Horsburgh. Horsburgh went on loan to the Bulldogs last year, didn't he, for a few games, if I remember correctly. So here's the second tackle now for the Canberra Raiders on the 25, still inside of their own half. Oh shit. That is big. So Josh Hodgson out of the game, and there is a possibility it is an ACL injury. That is a very bad news for Canberra. There's the last tackle kick. And he gets taken up by Will Kennedy and he gets brought down on the 15. But, yeah, that sounds bad. Doesn't sound good. And you also had Papali'i come off the field and Valamai come off the field, both for HIAs. You've got to hope that Canberra don't lose any more players, because it could shoot out the momentum as we're about to cross to the last 20 minutes of the first half. Nico Hines now with the ball. And will get brought down 5 metres away from halfway for the fourth tackle. Now Moylan. And Moylan will get brought down on halfway for the last tackle. So for those who haven't heard it, Josh Hodgson for Canberra out of the game and potentially out for even longer with a suspected ACL injury. So now Canberra now get the ball from the kick and they're on their 20 for the first tackle. Now here's number 3 of Schiller. Gets it to the 30 for the second. Oh, it's a great run yet there by Nicole Cloxted, who gets to the just shy of halfway for the third tackle. Now Horsburgh gets an offload off to Starling. Now to Whiten. To Tomoko. But Tomoko and Mortal, that was Sione Katoa trying to get the strip. And Canberra, the ball pops out from the strip, but Canberra get back on it. It's Whiten who gets it. And now Canberra, again, another set of 6 within the 40. So Horsburgh. They're going down to the right-hand side now. They've got momentum. Harawiranara. He's now 15 metres away from the try line. Has he lost it? Oh, he's taken a bit of a knock. Or has he lost it? Nope, Harawiranara has lost it. So it's a scrum feed here to Cronulla. Yeah, but he's just lost that, unfortunately. So scrum feed here for the Cronulla Sharks on their 25, I believe. So here's the completion stats. 12 out of 14 for Canberra. 3 out of 6 for Cronulla. First game of the year, ACL, unlucky. It hasn't been confirmed if it's an ACL yet, but it is suspected. So hopefully it isn't. Speaking of coming back from injury, Andrew Fafita scheduled to come back on the field. Obviously had a very scary situation last year after the Knights match. Was put into a medically induced coma. I forget exactly what it was. I think it was like his throat got crushed. There was a possibility he couldn't make out of it, but he has made it out and is about to come onto the field for the Cronulla Sharks. Fourth tackle, 40 metres out now. to Hines. Now to Kennedy. Now to Nikora. And to Torkora get brought down 25 metres away from the try line now for the Sharks. Last tackle. It's off to Hines. Hines with the kick up. It doesn't go far. That looked forward. So Nicole Clockstead has knocked it on from jumping for the kick. So a scrum feed here for the Sharks. 20 metres out. A full set of 6. So here we go. A chance here for Cronulla to try to take back some control of this match. Moylan went for it, and Nicole Clockstead also went for it. Colstead knocked it on. It's now number 15, Omre Gula, set to come on, probably to replace Kotrick. So Tom announced come on the field as well for Rudolph. Oh, and the scrum feed's actually 10 metres out, so good chance here for Canberra. No, Cronulla. Fuck! For the Sharks to get some points. So here we go. They go to the... Oh, straight through the gap! And it's a try for Blake Brayley. Straight through the gap, and there's some pushing and shoving. But there are some handbags at the moment. It was between Mulatalo and Whiten. It's like Whiten almost threatened to punch Mulatalo. But regardless of what has happened, it is a try to break Blake Brayley. And it's 12 points to 4 to Cronulla. Is it? Is it a try? Yep, there we go. There's the try. It's officially confirmed. Ball gets held up in the scrum. Brayley picks it up, runs straight through the gap and score. We've seen that a few times so far last year. Yeah, that makes sense. But anyway, so about 17 minutes remaining in this half. Sharks get a try back right near the post as well. So it should be 12 points to 6. Just straight through the gap, like no one was there. And then Brayley gets in. And Fafita gets in the face of Whitehead. And then Hudson Young gets into pushing and shoving. Whiten tells to get Whitehead off. Then all of a sudden Mulatalo comes in to celebrate. And then Whiten threatens to punch him. And then Harawiranara comes in as well. Well, Andrew Fafita, welcome back to the NRL. And there we go. Blake Brayley, obviously brother of Jaden Brayley. At least one Brayley got a try this weekend. And now Nico Hines. Nico Hines now set to try to make this conversion 12 points to 6 as there's 16 minutes left in the first half. 62 of 82 for his career goals, Nico Hines. I think it's in the high 70% percentage. So here's Nico Hines with the kick. Easy as you like, down the middle. And with 15 and a half minutes remaining in the half, it is 12 points to 6 to the Canberra Raiders. But the Sharks could be well and truly back in this. Brayley just sold everybody. He sold Whiten for a croissant down at Quebenot. I don't know what I'm talking about. So there we go. Joseph Tarpany's come off the field, and Omre Gula's actually come on. Because he had the number 2 on, so I thought he was going to come on for Nick Kotrick, but nope, I'm wrong. And Fafita gets his first carry back in the NRL this season. It's great to see him back. And now it's a penalty to Canberra. Cronulla. Fuck. God damn it. I generally would need to have like a drinking rule say... like, drink for every time I confuse the teams. If I say Cronulla instead of Canberra, or Canberra instead of Cronulla. It's ridiculous. So first tackle on the 35 now for Cronulla after that kick for touch. And they give the ball for feed again as he gets just short of halfway for the second tackle. Alright, Papa Lee's passed his HIA, so he will come back for the Raiders. And now Cronulla 45 metres away from the try line as they've just crossed into the Canberra half. Moylan now with the ball. And Moylan will get brought down 35 metres away from the try line for the fourth tackle. Try to kick it off to the right-hand side now. So that's number 17. It's for Feeder again. 3 carries this set. Oh, it's 12. It's Wilton, my bad. Last tackle. Hines. They're going to shift it out to the right. They're still 20 metres away now. It's another grubber. But it does get picked up by Canberra on the 20 for the first tackle. It's the number 11 of Hudson Young. As Tomoko now gets a good run, he'll get brought down on the 30 for the second tackle. Straight down the middle now, Nicole Clockstead gets to the 40. Definitely feel like with that pushing and shoving after that Cronulla try would certainly put into set the tone of there being a bit of tension in this matchup. So fourth tackle now. But Canberra, they still hold up. What the fuck was that notification? So Canberra get held up. Last tackle, that is Horsburgh, right on halfway. It's got 13 minutes to go. Here's the kick from Whiten. Whiten gets slammed. He gets absolutely rocked. Oh, it's a knock on there by Cronulla. There was a knock on by Cronulla from that kick. Will Kennedy unfortunately lost it. And Canberra will get a scrum feed 20 metres out. And a chance to try to regain their 12-point lead. I'm just going to turn off notification. That's a big hit by the number 9 of Blake Brayley on Whiten. That's almost like a clothesline. That was a straight up like bloody Stan Hansen Lariato to the fucking, almost to the dome. JBL would be proud of that one. So 12 and a half minutes to go. A scrum feed 20 metres out for the Raiders. They go to left-hand side now. Schneider, now to Whiten. Whiten gets instantly met by Jesse Ramian. Ramian's been arguably probably one of the best wing defenders in the game, I must say. It's been really good today. And that's number 2. That's Nick Kotrick inside of the 10 for Canberra for the second tackle. Going to shift it off to the right now. Schneider lays it off to Horsburgh. Horsburgh gets an offload off to Starling. Now back to Schneider. Now Elliott Whitehead. No, it's Adam Elliott, my bad. 5 metres out, third tackle. Schneider. Now Whitehead. Canberra really got to keep the ball moving. At 5 metres out, fourth tackle for Canberra. That's the number 15 of Gula. But Gula gets instantly met by about 4 players. He gets an offload off to Starling. And Starling just 2 metres short of the line. On the 20-metre line. Oh, shit, my bad. That last tackle. Kick over the top here for Canberra. It's up in the air. I think that's been touched by Akavalu, so it could be a goal line dropout. Is it a goal line dropout? Because a lot of players went up for that ball. I think it was 4-2 from each team. I think Akavalu touches. It's either Akavalu or Schiller. Akavalu bats it back, so it's a goal line dropout here for the Cronulla Sharks. Why is it so hot? It's ridiculous, bruv. I don't understand why they're checking this, but clearly, like, Akavalu touches it after everyone goes up already. Like, he bats it back. So time has stopped. Papali'i set to come back onto the field with 10.5 minutes remain. Oh, it's a 20-minute restart apparently. So what the fuck do I know? So 7 tackle set now here for the Cronulla Sharks. So the 0 happens on the 30. And the first tackle officially will be on for Feeder on the Sharks 40-metre line. that was forward. I felt that was a forward pass there by Cronulla, but it's on halfway. It might have been one of those, flat ones ago. Like, like borderline straight. Now, big carry there for Cronulla as they're 35 the try line now. It was a great run there by Tolman. Now, Moylan with the ball. Gets held up and it'll be brought down on the 30-metre line. Cronulla going to shift it down to the left-hand side now as Nico Hines with the ball. They're going to go back to the right. Almost splits the gap there with Moylan, but he'll get brought down on the 25 for the fourth tackle. No, it's last tackle, actually. Back to Hines now. Hines with a chip over the top. There's a lot of runners. Canberra have made the catch as Kotrick gets held back just short of the line. And now here come the Cronulla defence now, keeping Canberra inside of their 10 as Papali'i set to come back on. And now Schneider is broken past two. Oh, it's a knock on there. That's a big situation that's just happened. Canberra have just knocked it on 10 metres out. Wait, what? Are they saying it's a double knock on? What's happened? It looks like, so basically, I think it's the numbers, it's Schneider who has the ball, and Okavali makes a tackle. Both of them touch it, but it gets knocked forward, so what happens? It's apparently a Canberra scrum feed. So it's saying Okavalu touched it before Schneider lost it. So first tackle for Canberra now on their own 15. So we're about to cross 8 minutes left in the first half. Big charge here for Canberra. Oh, it's a strip! What? And it's a penalty for an offside. It was a brilliant strip by Teague Wilton, but it's all for nothing as it's offside call against Cronulla. That was actually a really good strip. That was a Mitch Barnett type strip. I definitely feel like Cronulla have had the momentum over the last couple of minutes, but it's now 5 penalties to 1 in favour of Canberra. Now Canberra 30 metres out from the attack, and that's the first tackle for them. If Canberra can get a try here, it would set a lot of momentum in their favour going into the sheds. Oh, Tomoko just doesn't know what to do, so he just goes on the ground 25 metres out, and this will be the second tackle. Now 7 minutes remaining in this first half. Ball go out to Horsburgh. It will get held up on the 15 for the third tackle. They're going to shift off to the left. Oh, going to the left, but Starling goes to the right. Starling tries to go himself. He got the pass off to Elliott. That could have been a try 10 metres out. Now third tackle. Schneider tries to go straight from dummy half. 5 metres out now. Last tackle for Canberra. Whiten with the grubber. Picked up by Kennedy. Kennedy's lost that. Surely that's got to be a knock on, but anyways, it's going to be a goal line dropout regardless. Who's going to win the Rugby League World Cup? Honestly, I have a feeling Tonga's going to win. I don't know if that's just me wanting them to win, but I feel like Tonga will actually win the Rugby League World Cup. I mean, I don't exactly... I mean, if Australia do, it's fine, but it's like... I'd much rather a team like Tonga win it, personally. So here we go. Less than 6 minutes remaining. A goal line dropout here for Cronulla. Oh, that was close. I'll drink anyways. So number 15, it's Omre Gawler who gets the carry. Brought down on the 30 for the first tackle. Now off to Papali'i now. It's a good charge. He gets an offload off. He does. They pass to 20 now. It's the number 16 of Adam Elliott. Oh, he's popped it out. And it's a knock on. And it's Fafita again getting involved in the action. Subtle WWE reference because one of the former Canberra player actually is in WWE right now. I forget his name, but there is a Canberra Raiders player that he played in the first Toyota Cup, the under-20s grand final, and he's now a wrestler. I forget his name though. Okay, 4.5 minutes remaining now. Cronulla have a scrum feed on the 10-metre line. Tonga pays alright here in New Zealand tab. Yeah, the last time I checked, because I put the money on for Tonga on Sportsbet, I think they're paying $17 to win. Now number 4, it's Ronaldo Mulatalo. Gets onto the 20 for the second tackle. Oh, big charges here. The Canberra forward pack goes up. Lots of offloads still happening though, as it's now Will Kennedy with the ball. He'll get brought down onto the 30 for the third tackle. Now Hines. Hines will get brought down on Cronulla's 40 for the fourth tackle. Less than 4 minutes remaining. A lot of fours in that sentence. And now that's Jesse Ramian. He's beaten past a few. He's crossed halfway. Oh, past a Sione Katoa. Would have gone through the gap. And it would have been a knock-on. The ball did go out. Number 2 was Nick Koch. He did get taken out, but they're going to bring it back for the knock-on. I think if Katoa gets that, could be a chance to get a try there for Cronulla. Nice. I mean, to be fair though, Nicole Clockstead was back. Oh, here we go. Semi Valamai set to come back onto the field with 3 minutes 20 remaining in the match. Which is first half. Sad myself. So a scrum feed for Canberra, just shy of halfway. And for the first tackle, they will cross halfway as number 14, Tom Starling. Now it's the number 12 of Harawira Nara. He will get to 35 metres away for the try line for the second tackle. With 3 minutes remaining in this match, which is first half. Fuck me, I need to stop saying that. Corey Horsburgh. Be tackled around the same place, and it's the third tackle. And Nicole Clockstead trying to go to the right. Valamai almost splits the gap, and he'll be brought down 5 metres away from the try line. A big run there. Fourth tackle now. Canberra will try to go to the left-hand side now. Starling to Whiten. Whiten tries to go himself, but he gets brought down 5 metres away from the try line. Last tackle for Canberra. It's a grubber kick. It's forward for Nicole Clockstead. And he's got the ball and he's gotten the try. I thought the bounce was going to fuck with everybody there, but Nicole Clockstead able to hold on to it, and he gets the try with less than 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 16-6 with a kick to come. Well, the thing is, though, with the multi that I put on for this match, I put Nicole Clockstead anytime try scorer, William Kennedy anytime try scorer, and Ronaldo Mulatalo anytime try scorer, with the Sharks winning. So at least one of them has scored. So I need basically the Sharks to come out and absolutely dominate. Great hands there by Nicole Clockstead. Is this his first? It's his first game for Canberra, isn't it? Or am I? Or is this where I find out he's been at the club the whole time? Because he was at the Warriors, I think. Someone please confirm or deny, please. So less than a minute to go now. There'll probably be about 30 seconds remaining in this first half. Oh, it's his 22nd try for the... Oh, so he has been at the Raiders. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I messed up. Is it? It's his 22nd something try for the Raiders. I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, definitely he's been at the Warriors and it's his first game. So here we go. Schneider. Almost dead in front now. With time stopped at 45 seconds. Schneider with the kick. And it goes through. So with probably about 25, 30 seconds remaining. 18-6 with a kick to come. That will definitely set some momentum for Canberra going into the sheds. Oh, no, there's going to be 42 seconds, so I think Canberra will have the full set of 6. I need this money tonight. So here we go. Here's the kickoff by Cronulla. Canberra should have the ball for the entirety of of the final 30 seconds of the first half. So first tackle on the 15, tackle of Honore Gula. Now Papali'i will get brought down on the 25 for the second tackle, as there's now 20 seconds remaining in the first half. Now Whiten almost breaking through, but he gets jersey grabbed by Jesse Ramian. Fourth tackle now. 4 seconds remaining. This is the last play. Oh, that's it. Yeah, there we go. That's the end of the first half. The bit rate's ridiculous. It literally went to 0 then. Now it's at 5,000. 120. What the fuck is happening with this bit rate? This bit rate's just going mental. It generally goes to like 5,000, then it went to 0, and now it's at like 600 at the moment. The stream must look shit. So there we go. That is the end of the first half. 18-6 in favour of the Canberra Raiders. Yeah, very surprised. Did not expect this at all, in my personal opinion, but fair play to Canberra. So I'm just going to take a bit of a break for the halftime so I can actually eat my dinner, but we'll be back for the second half. So don't go anywhere. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see you then. There we go. Okay, we are back for the second half of this matchup between the Canberra Raiders and the Cronulla Sharks. Currently 18 Currently 18 points to 6 in favour. 18 points to 6 in favour of the Canberra Raiders. The Sharks really need to do something if they want to fix this. So, John Burke, big shout out to the officials tonight. If you guys can keep up the BS calls all season, you can carry the Raiders all the way to a premiership. Certainly. So, okay, we're getting close now to the actual restart. I've been looking at my fantasy team. It turns out I actually have nobody in from this match in the team. Still doing the replay. I believe it's going to be... It should be Canberra receiving, Cronulla kicking off, Canberra running screen right. So Umre Gawler with the first carry of the second half. And he will get held up on the 15 for the first tackle. Now Papali'i coming back from his HIA. Gets to the 25 for the second. Now Horsburgh. And there's a knock on. Or is it a forward? No, it's a knock on by Canberra. Cronulla definitely needs to get a try early to get this momentum properly going. Oh, they're saying it's a forward pass. For those, okay, how is the stream quality for this? Because the bitrate's not exactly that high. Is it okay? Or is it shit? If somebody could answer. Like, is it choppy? Is it blurry? Like, is it all good? So, scrum feed to Cronulla now, 30 metres out. Nico will get brought down on the 20 for the first tackle. Now, there's the number 12 of Teague Wilton. Had an alright game so far for Cronulla. Moylan now to Hines. A big charge here from Cronulla. Ramian trying to split the gap. Tries to get an offload off. He gets it off to Katoa. As the commentators have gone silent. It's alright. Okay, thank you, Solify. I just didn't know because the bitrate's been a little bit all over the place. I've gotten rid of the scrolling thing here because I might have been messing with it. Hines to Wilton. And Wilton gets held 5 minutes out. There's no commentary at all. On the stream, Tolman. Now just short of the line now. Held up. Last tackle here for Cronulla. Yeah, there we go. Hines tries to bat it. It's intercepted. It is intercepted by Schiller. And it's been passed back. Great defensive play there by Canberra. But Cronulla get a penalty. What for? Just trying to figure out how Canberra got this penalty. So, oh. I swear this bit rate's happened. So even still, so has the whole stream just been good, or has there been times where it's been weird? I just want to make sure. Because I've made this setting where if the bitrate updates, it then like if the bitrate's been a bit up and down, it updates so it doesn't have any skipped frames. Because I was having a lot of skipped frames last night. Yeah, I think it should be okay. So 10 metres out now for Cronulla from the second tackle. Fafita gets met by White and it'll be held up on the 10. Hines. Now to Moylan. Moylan again. Cronulla get held onto the 10. This will be the fourth tackle now for the Sharks. Tolman. Now to Hines. To counter to Katoa. Oh, he's lost it. Brilliant defense there from Nick Kotrick. But Sione Katoa. He got into touch and lost the ball, so it'll be a scrum feed here to Canberra regardless, inside of their 10. But good defence there by the Raiders. Steve Price is at Cronulla. Fair play to him. I remember him. I remember Steve Price. So here come the Raiders now. Raiders now on their 35 for the third tackle. And there's Ricky Stewart on the bench. Okay, there's some news now for Josh Hodgson. They don't think it's an ACL, maybe an MCL, which is slightly better news. So they can't confirm anything until they have a scan on Monday. So hopefully all is well for Hodgson. He won't be out for the season. As the kick gets taken by Will Kennedy inside of the 10 for the first tackle. Yeah, the bitrate's now been fine now because what I actually have been doing is I had a HDMI cord to this laptop on the TV, so that might be fucking with it. So it's now been pretty consistent now. So third tackle here for Cronulla to go onto the 30. And it's Mulatalo now getting to the 40, still inside of Cronulla's half. Fafita now. Gets an offload off. It's a bit sloppy, but they've still got Finucane. Mulatalo. Very close to the line now, Cronulla. Last tackle, 40 metres away from the try line. Here's the kick from Moylan. Up the take by Clockstad, and he gets brought down on the 10. A brilliant take there. As we're now 6 minutes gone in the second half of this. First of two of Friday night football. And of course, later tonight, the Brisbane Broncos up against the South Sydney Rabbitohs. The Raiders currently being held back into their 20 as Horsburgh gets brought down by Ramian. Oh, they've got another offload off Horsburgh. I believe it's to Gula now. So Cronulla definitely holding it back here. Fifth tackle actually. They didn't even make it past their own 30. So the kick here for Cronulla, they pick it up on their 40 and they'll probably get the first tackle right on halfway. It's a good field position here for the Sharks. And now number 16, Royce Hunt, set to come onto the field. Okay, second tackle now for the Sharks on their 40. On the Raiders 40 actually. And that was Talakai. Pass goes a bit wary, goes to Nakora. And Nakora will be brought down 35 metres away from the try line for the third tackle. And now Royce Hunt gets a charge now. 25 metres out from the try line, fourth tackle. Now Moylan. It's a pass off to Hines. Hines almost tried to get an offload off, but he's held on to it now. Last tackle, 10 metres out. They'll go down the short left-hand side. Moylan. Passes are still going. It's another kick. That's surely got to be a knock-on by Canberra. And Valamai tries to take the grubber kick, but I believe he has lost it. So a full set of 6 and the scrum feed coming for the Cronulla Sharks 10 metres out. And the last time this happened in the game, they got their try from Blake Brayley going straight through a gap. Yeah, unlucky there for Valamai. It is certainly important that the Sharks get the first try in this first half. So you see, first half, tackled in opposition 20. Canberra 28. The Sharks 0. And so far, Canberra even entered the opposition 20 now. Kennedy just short of the line from the scrum for the first tackle. And it's a set restart now for Cronulla. Talakai almost raking through, but it gets brought down. First tackle, 5 metres out. Hines. Hines almost through the gap. He's just a metre short, and that will be the second tackle. Canberra desperately trying to hold on. A bit confusing there as Moylan gets held. Is that another set restart? 3 tackle now. Hines. Moylan. Out to Kennedy! Right through the gap. Oh! That looks really close to putting the ball out. That actually looks ridiculously close. But Kennedy splits through the gap. And he gets a much-needed try for the Cronulla Sharks. 18 points to 10 with a kick to come. That was needed. The Sharks needed to get the first try this second half, and now they've got it. And with how much they've been in the opposition 20 against the Raiders, they desperately have the momentum, which is much needed. Now get the ball to Molitalo and win the game. I could have some money. That actually looks ridiculously close to being out. Like, Kennedy was threading the needle of putting the ball down. Let's have a look here. How close did it go? Literally a ball length away from the actual being out. So 10 and a half minutes gone. A kick to come. This to make it 18 points to 12. A converted try to separate the two teams. So Nico Hines set with a kick. And this has been a thing with Canberra last year. They'd go out and dominate the first half, but then let it all slip in the second. One key example was the game against Newcastle last season. Here comes Hines. And he's thread the needle, but he's gotten the kick. 18 points to 12. 11 minutes gone in this second half. When real becomes unreal. I must say, campaign line's a bit shit. I'm not happy to be here. So Horsburgh and Gula might be coming on, or they might have just come off. There's Royce Hunt. Big charge for the opening tackle of this set. Gets onto the 20. And they'll take it back. And Sione Katoa will get brought down on the 25 for the second tackle for the Sharks. Again, they'll continue on to the left. I think that's Talakai. He'll get to the 35 for the third tackle. Again, they go down the left again. And again, this is good momentum from the Sharks. They're now just about on halfway here. Teague Wilton. Fairly solid game from him, I'd have to say. Now Tolman. Breaks past halfway now. 45 metres away from the try line. Last tackle here for the Sharks. Nico Hines sets up the bomb. A little bit of pressure there on Kotrick, but Kotrick gets the take. And he'll get brought down on the Canberra Raiders 10 metre line for the first tackle. Now that's Tomoko who will get brought down on the 20 for the second. Now Whitehead will get to the 25 for the third tackle. Sharks are certainly controlling... Oh! That's surely a double knock on, but it's going to be a penalty anyways for a massive high shot on Moylan. Who am I going for? I'm neutral in this, Nathan, but I have money that sort of relies on Cronulla winning. So 25 metres out, another set of 6 coming. Oh, it's just a high shot there by Papali'i. So 25 metres out, a full set of 6 in favour of the Sharks. And they'll just take the tap. It's Tolman now who gets brought down on the 15 for the first tackle. Now Hines splits through the gap, and it's Teague Wilton, who's had a fairly solid game today. And just like that, Canberra are just a conversion away from tying this match. Well done there, Teague Wilton. He's had a fairly solid game for the Sharks. He was fairly decent, one of the better players for the Sharks in the first half, and he gets a try. Nico Hines gets the pass, short one straight into him. I've got $100 on Raiders winning. Well then, we seem to be have reached an impasse here. I have $1 on. I have $1 on a multi. Basically, all I need now is I need Ronaldo Mulatalo to score and Cronulla to win, and I get $50. So, not along the same risk as you, Nathan, but yeah, just a brilliant run set up there by Nico Hines to get it to Wilton. And a conversion here by Nico Hines will tie the game up. How many times have we seen this last year where the Raiders dominate a first half but then let it all slip in the second? So Teague Wilton. Good on him. Good on him, Teague Wilton. So now, almost a conversion from the sideline required by Nico Hines. Here's the attempt. It's down the middle. We have a tied game with 25 minutes remaining. 18 all. So you get the pass out. Blake Brayley gets it off to Moylan. Then Moylan dummies it to Hunt. Gets it to Hines. And Hines with a flat pass. Are the Raiders playing bad or good? The Raiders were fantastic in the first half. It's the second half. They've kind of just lost a fair amount of momentum, and now the Sharks currently are in control, which has been a little bit of a problem for them over last year as well. So, I mean, Canberra could, for all we know, just like switch back on and win this. You just don't know. So first tackle here for the Sharks, as that is Katoa on the 15. Now it's number 11, that's Nakora. He will get brought down on the... Oh, he's lost that. That could be a strip. And just like that, the momentum is gone back in favour of Canberra. Yep, and I think Cronulla is going to instantly challenge this, because that was definitely a rake out. So it should be, if it is ruled correctly, it should be a penalty to Cronulla. That was definitely poked out. Because it can't be a strip because there was about 3 players in the tackle. Yeah, 13. Elliott Whitehead had his hands on the ball and he's raked that out. So challenge is successful there for Cronulla. Easy as you like. They retain their challenge, and it will be a penalty to Cronulla. So just as like I said, the momentum now back in the favour of the Sharks. What's happened to Josh Hodgson? I heard it's bad. They did suspect that it was an ACL, but they're saying it's not that. They're saying it could be an MCL, which is not as bad, but they can't figure it out until they actually have a proper scan on it. So he is probably going to be out for a little bit, but an MCL is... Oh, Cronulla's lost that. Oh, it went backwards, but it bounced forward. Surely that's got to be a knock on. But the referees have stated to play on. And now it's a penalty to Cronulla for a high shot on Nico Hines. Jeez Louise. So it's an offload there. It's gone backwards. Yeah, Whiten with right around the head of Nico Hines. And just like that, 30 metres out, a full set of 6, and now Cronulla have a chance to take the lead for the first time in this match. So in fact, Hodge should be... He probably will be out for a few weeks, but hopefully you'd rather a few weeks in that situation and not the entire season. Tolman going on a run as he gets brought down on the 15 metres away for the second tackle. Now Moylan. Hines. Mulatalo. Mulatalo will get brought down on the 10 for the third tackle. And they're going to push it out to the right-hand side. That's Royce Hunt. Royce Hunt will get held up just 5 metres away. Fourth tackle now for the Sharks. Now they're going to go to the left-hand side. Hines. He'll hold on to it, and this will be the last tackle. 5 metres out for the Sharks. They go down the short side. Mulatalo. He's trying to go for it. He's short of the line, so there'll be a changeover here for the Raiders. I need Mulatalo to score and Canberra and Cronulla to win. Just get the ball to Mulatalo and I get big monies. I know other people have money, but I want monies. I want monies. So now Valamai with the ball now for Canberra. This will be the second tackle on the 25. Whitehead now gets brought down on the 30 for the third tackle for Canberra. As we're about to enter the final 20 minutes of this match. So far this second half has been predominantly all Cronulla. Canberra need to fire back. They want to shake off that age of choking matches. Man, Canberra are acting the goose. Offload now for Canberra. Elliott, now to Valamai. Valamai crosses halfway now, 45 metres away from the try line. Last tackle for Canberra. That's a bomb by Schneider as he gets dropped. Oh, sure. Wine's come through and he might have scored. They're definitely going to check this. They're going to go upstairs. Basically, the bomb was kicked. It was short of Will Kennedy. A Canberra player tries to take it. He's either knocked it on or missed it. Then Whiten's just picked it up, run through and scored. They're going to check this to see if it actually... if it was a knock on. Okay. All the eyes are now on the bunker. This to see if it will stay 18 all. There might be players offside. They're trying to check. Did the ball just go straight through his hands or did he touch it? I don't think he did. Oh, this is going to be tough. A fingertip, unfortunately, on James Schiller. The try will not be given. The ball does take a slight deviation on its flight path. Very unfortunate because just like that, Canberra could have scored. How long do you reckon Josh Hodgson will be out? Oh, I'm definitely not an expert when it comes to injuries, and like the recuperation process. I probably, because I don't remember. I don't know. Yeah, well, I guess we'd find a definitive answer on Monday when they have a scan. So here's Rudolph gets an offload to Nico Hines, and Hines will get brought down for the second tackle on the 35. Do you know Latrell Mitchell's playing tonight? Latrell, I'm fairly certain he isn't playing. I think he's still suspended. Yeah. I feel like he should be suspended. I might need to actually check the lineups because I have to write them out for that. Last tackle, 35 metres out now for the Sharks. It's a high kick. Oh, and it's gone out on the full. So the ball will go all the way back to the 35 and Canberra will get possession. What time is it? 7:30. And the game starts at 8. So let's have a check. Brisbane versus Souths. Just bear with me for a quick second. I'm fairly certain Latrell's not playing. Yeah, he's out. Latrell's still suspended. Okay, here we go. Canberra now. 45 metres away for the try line. Second tackle. Oh! Terrible pass from Papali, and it's forced Schneider to make a mistake. Could we see... I definitely see this match going down to golden point. Of where it's just going to be knock-ons, and then someone has to go for a dot shot. You see what I'm just starting to write down because I don't know how much the time is going to be in between the Rabbitohs. The Rabbitohs Brisbane game. There should be like somewhat of a gap, like maybe like 10 minutes. Yeah, everything's still looking good. Okay. So that's number... Fuck me. That's Talakai now. 30 metres out for the try line. Third tackle for the Sharks. Tolman and Moylan. Moylan now 15 metres out now. Fourth tackle. And it's a knock on. So scrum feed here for Canberra. So on their 15, Canberra will get a scrum feed. The first tackle here for Wine will get brought down on the Canberra 20. So third tackle here for Canberra. I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible. When does he get back? Bro, his suspension's over. I swear he was there for like... He was suspended... What? Is he playing? What's happened? Up? Play on. So I don't know, but he's not playing at all. Last tackle, 40-metre kick. Big tackle on Will Kennedy there for the 30. Now Hines gets it off to Ramian. Now back to Hines. And Hines will get brought down on Cronulla's 40 for the second tackle. Now Katoa. It's brought down on halfway for the third tackle. Still 16 minutes remaining in this matchup. Trying to go down to the left side now. I believe that's Moylan. He will get brought down 35 metres away from the try line now for the Sharks. Now Rudolph. Now 25 metres away from the line. Going to go down the left-hand side. Hines with a kick over the top. Passing now. I believe it's Schiller. He'll get brought down on the 15 for the first tackle for the Raiders. He's got a bit of cramp here. No, he's back up. Okay, so Canberra is saying they're not ruling out that it's an ACL. But they're not, but basically they don't think it is, but they can't really know. So Tarpany gets the ball off to Schneider, and Valame now gets brought down 40 metres away now from the try line. The Raiders, As we enter the final 15 minutes of this matchup. Long pass to Whiten. And another one now to Young. Young will get brought down 45 metres away from the try line. Again now for the last tackle. It's a grubber kick down the line. And Kennedy will pick it up. Kennedy beats one. He'll beat two. But it'll get brought down to the 10 for the first tackle for the Sharks. Dale Finucane now. Finucane's been a bit quiet so far this matchup. Only gets to the 20 for the third tackle. Another big tackle there by Canberra. Sharks now on their 30 for the... Hines going for an early kick. He's going for the 40-20. It's going to be close, but it will stay in. If anything, I feel it was going to go out for a 20-minute restart. But Nicole Clockstead basically holding him onto the try line for the first tackle. And now all the Cronulla Canberra players have to get back. It's a very smart move there by Nico Hines. This is fantastic defence here by Cronulla, keeping Canberra inside of the 10. Now that's Schneider. Just gets past the 10 now for the fourth tackle. Now Tarpany. Tarpany will get to the 20 now. Last tackle for Canberra. They've only made 10 metres. Canberra need a massive kick here. Whiten. He boots it, but it'll get picked up on the 30. Picked up there by Akavalu. Oh, big tackle by Whiten who made the kick. Brings him down onto the 45. I think we're going to be here for a grandstand finish. As Cronulla now get brought down on halfway for the second tackle. Hines now. Hines has split the gap, but he'll get wrapped up. It's going to be a penalty to Canberra for shepherding. Because there was a lot of Sharks players trying to get back. So, 35 metres out. A full set of 6 now for Canberra. Nico Hines sneaky. Rapana doing much. Rapana's not playing. Isn't Rapana still suspended because of the All-Star match? I think. He's only like a 1-match suspension. Canberra trying to... It's a 6 more from a touch by from Cronulla. So now a full set of 6. 25 metres out for the Raiders. Here we go. What can the Raiders do? Starling. Gets off to Schneider. To Whiten. Trying to get an offload off. He gets one off. Still near the 10. Clockstead. Now Papali'i with the ball. They've gone all the way back to the 20. Papali'i will get brought down on the 15 for the second tackle. 11 minutes remaining. Tarpany. Now 5 metres short of the line. Can he get an offload off? He won't. Third tackle now for the Raiders. Now Starling gets the ball off to Schneider. Schneider tries to go himself with the dummy, but he gets brought down by Rudolph. 5 metres out. Fourth tackle. They're going to go to the right-hand side now. To Horsburgh. And it'll get held up by Finucane. Last tackle here for the Raiders. Schneider. Oh, he's messed up the grubber. And it just gets picked up there by the Sharks. He just completely missed the ball for the drop. And Rudolph dives onto it. And gets on into the 10. And now the Raiders. Now with the momentum. The Sharks look tired. This is a grandstand finish we could be seeing here at Bruce Stadium, I think it's called. Another tackle, third. That's Arkavali gets brought down on the 30 for the third tackle. Final 10 minutes now. Number 10, that's Hallam Luele. Now on the 40, still inside of Cronulla's half. Trying to get off to the left. Hines now. Off, gets it to Finucane. I thought Finucane lost that then, but he held on to it. Last tackle, 45 metres out from the try line. Moylan with a kick over the top. And it's not a great kick. I mean, it could be an alright kick, which means that Canberra will get the ball on their 15. We'll say that it's going to be ridiculously close. There's 9 minutes remaining. Basically, there'll be a 10-minute, or about 15 or so minute gap between transitioning between the streams. What's up, Corbin? Okay, second tackle now for Canberra. They're on their 30. It's Horsburgh, and he's lost it! He's put it down. The tackle of Nakora. This could be big for the Sharks. 8.5 minutes remaining. A full set of 6, 30 metres out. And Corey Horsburgh has grounded the ball. Here we go. 8 minutes remaining now. A scrum feed for Cronulla. Hines with the ball. He'll get wrapped up 25 metres away now. Tackles in the opposition 20. 20 for the Sharks this second half. Only 5 to Canberra. 15 metres away now. Second tackle. Finucane. Charges and he's now 5 metres short. Third tackle now for the Sharks. Rudolph. Can he go under the post? He won't. 5 metres short again. Fourth tackle now. Number 10, that's Hamlin Uele. 5 metres short again. Last tackle here for the Sharks. What are they going to do? They're going to kick it back for a field goal. And it goes through. 7 minutes remaining. It's 19-18 in favour of Cronulla. But bearing in mind, there is still 7 minutes remaining in this matchup. But that field goal could be all the difference to set the Sharks to win this matchup. Oh boy, what a match this is. What a match this has been. This has been a fantastic matchup. And I think we still got one more match later in about 15-20 minutes with Brisbane and South Sydney. Here's the thing though with Canberra. Do you go for a try or do you go for a field goal to tie it up? So here you go. There's the kick off from Canberra. Kennedy takes the catch and it'll get brought down in on the 10 for the first tackle for the Sharks. As there's 6.5 minutes now remaining. Now that's Jesse Ramian brought down on the 20 for the second tackle. Canberra's defence needs to switch on. As Hamanuele now gets it near to the 40 for the Sharks. Now Finucane gets to the 45, still inside of Cronulla's half for the fourth tackle. Rudolph on a charge. And it'll get brought down 40 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle for Cronulla. Out to Hines. In comes a bomb. A lot of Sharks players running. It's going to be a penalty. Ramian has taken out the catcher for Canberra. A bit of a sloppy mistake there. Now Canberra get a penalty. 5.5 minutes remaining. I will say, though, that is a bit of a snap from Ramian. Now, first tackle from the tap. They get to the 40. Still inside of their own half. Almost a breakthrough there for the number 12 of Harawira. And that's a second tackle. Sup, Matt? Now it's number 16. Adam Elliott now. 30 metres away from the try line. Third tackle. Less than 5 minutes remaining now for Canberra. Horsburgh. Gets off to Starling. Now to Whiten. Tries to get a pass down with him to Nicole Clockstead. Fourth tackle now. 25 metres out. Do you think about field goal? It looks like they might be setting up for a field goal to tie the game. Are they? They're not. Whiten. Oh, the pass! Can he get over? He does! It's a try to Canberra with 4 minutes to go. Just like you said, who needs a field goal when you can score a try? And I think it's the number 11, Hudson Young. 22 points to 19. Could that be the winning try for the Green Machine? I'm trying to figure out who it was. Was it Hudson Young or was it Horsburgh? Jack Whiten. Surely he gets man of the match in his milestone match. Brilliant passing play. Sees the gap. And it's Hudson Young. Breaks one tackle, breaks two, and grounds it. Brilliant bit of play there. I thought they were going to kick it. So Whiten gets the ball, gives it to Hudson, and then a short pass to Tomoko, who gives it immediately back to Hudson Young. And now a conversion will put them 5 in front. And now the Raiders will just need to hang on and make sure Cronulla do not score. Hudson Young gets the try. And the Canberra Raiders could be well and truly on their way to getting their first win of the season in an absolute thriller. That's the thing. There's still time. Hudson Young, 14 runs, 92 metres, 1 line break, and an ever-important try for the Raiders. Time stopped, 3 minutes 45. This conversion is very important now for Schneider. This is to make it a 5-point game rather than a 3, meaning that if he misses this, all Cronulla need is a try. Here comes Schneider. He's got the kick. He's been perfect all tonight, and he gets his 4th from 4. A 5-point game, 3 minutes 30 remaining. It's just what a start for Friday night football. This is the good shit. This is what has kind of been relatively missing from this game, from league, the NRL last year, because most of the games were all blowouts. These exciting, close matches. Granted, I don't want it when my team's playing, but any other team, fucking go for it. Hudson Young. Here we go. It's a short kickoff by Cronulla. I think that might have been a knock on by Canberra. And the Sharks have gotten the ball. 3 minutes 20 remaining. And a full set of 6, 40 minutes away for the try line for the Sharks. Can the Sharks throw a massive spanner into the works? It's a 0 actually, so it's a 7 tackle set. Hines. Now to Nakora. They have to go for a try. Quick play. Hamanuele now, 25 metres out. 3rd tackle now for the Sharks. To Finucane. To Hines. Oh, it's a knock-on. It's a knock-on by Kennedy. That could be the game set there. 2 minutes 30 remaining. And William Kennedy has knocked it on the Canberra 20. The crowd's going mental. Stewart's going mental. Here we go. 2 minutes 20 remaining. There will still be enough time for Cronulla to get the ball. Basically, kick it for touch. Canberra need to be perfect from this. Nicole Clockstead will get brought down on the 25 for the first tackle. And that's also a thing as well. Cronulla can't give away a penalty or a set restart. Still, second tackle now. Now Canberra on the 35 for the third tackle. As that's Horsburgh that gets brought down. Haruiranara now gets to the 45. Still inside of Canberra's half for the fourth tackle. Horsburgh. Now to Whiten. And White with a step. He's now 35 metres away from the try line. Last tackle here for the Raiders. And Schneider will kick it straight into touch, grubbering it. So now the Sharks have to go from the 25 metre line all the way to the end. A minute 30 remaining. This is their last set. They have to score and then convert the goal to win this game. Oh, it's at the 30s. 70 metres. Nakora gets brought down on the 35 for the first tackle. Now Hines with the ball. Trying to go to the left-hand side. Some passes. They got someone down the wing. It's Akavalu. Almost goes into touch, but it's a great run. They're 25 metres out from the try line now, Cronulla. Second tackle. 1 minute remaining. Brayley. Now to Halmiluwale. Third tackle, 25 metres out. 50 seconds remaining. Moylan. Kennedy, it's a terrible pass from Moylan, but Kennedy holds on to it. Fourth tackle, 20 metres out. Moylan now. To Hines. Hines gets a pass out to Nakora. Nakora needs to run straight and do something. Now 10 minutes remaining. Last tackle, the last roll of the dice for the Sharks. Moylan to Hines to Mulatalo. Out to Akavalu. He might have scored. They're going to check this. Akavalu might have just scored for the Sharks. They're going to check this. He goes into the corner. A very similar situation against the Warriors. The ref rules as no try. They're going to check to see if Cronulla have just scored. Here we go. Here we go. This review decides what's going to happen. Akavalu. I think he's held up. Oh, here we go. Foot's still in. There's no proof. There's no proof. That's the problem. There's no camera to prove he has grounded it. So, what has happened to Canberra against the Warriors last season has happened the other way. Has that foot stepped out anyways? His foot's on the line anyways. He's in touch. It's no try. Canberra have hung on and won the game. That has to be it. It has to be it because there's no camera proving that the ball is grounded. The referees ruled no try. That's it. The game is over. And it's going to be ruled a no try. And Canberra are going to win this match. Unbelievable. So 8 seconds remaining. That's it. Canberra have won this game. What a thrilling match to start Friday night football. Very similar to Canberra almost scoring in the corner only for the Warriors to force him to lose it. Unbelievable. There was definitely no one. There was about 15 hands. What a match. What a match. And that's it. Full-time score. The Canberra Raiders 24. The Cronulla Sharks 19. That is... What a match. Genuinely a fantastic match.